You guys, I have a secret skill. Let me bring you in on this. Practically every day when I arrive at my practice studio, the snare drum is not as I've left it the night before. Without fail, somebody's detuned that snare drum, which is their right, shared practice space. But a lot of times I'll be coming into shed, coming into film, and I need that snare drum to sound right away. I don't have time to monkey around. I don't have time to watch umpteen YouTube videos about it. So even though I may not be this good when it comes to the toms, I have become a crack express snare drum tuner. Today I'm going to show you guys my 3-minute method to turn any snare drum from sounding like hot garbage into sounding like recording studio quality. In fact, I guarantee it. I'm serious. If it doesn't work for you, I'll take this video down off of YouTube and run through the streets apologizing. Let's just say I hope it works. You guys, stay tuned. Oh, before we get to the tuning, elevator pitch. If you like the way those drums sound when I play them, if you get good at tuning your drums, but then you want to play them in a way to produce a good sound, I've got something for you. It's free. Tell you more about it at the end of the lesson. Just click below the player. Okay. So there are a couple different schools of thought for drums. One is that you want to have one lug detuned so it makes a bam type of sound. The other is that you want to kind of have the drum in tune with itself, because at least then you're operating from a controlled platform and then you can uptune and detune things as you want. I like to start with the drum being in tune with itself. So generally what I would do is tap, go around the outside of the drum and gradually even out the lugs. But this being a shared studio, I'm going to grab the key here. I'm going to do a little Occam's razor, because I know that when people detune the drum, it makes that beow sound. Usually they're too lazy to go all the way around, so they're just going to detune the lug closest to them. So what I do first is I check, see if any of these lugs feel loose. Ooh, what do you know? There's a loose one. Let's see if there are any others. And what I mean is just rabidly loose. Okay, looks like none of the rest of these are really loose, so we're gonna do the tappy tappy. A little tappy tap.
Give it a little tappy.
Remember that melody? Ba 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 ba. So what do? If we're going up, first we're going to equalize the down lugs with the high lugs. So ba 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 ba. So this one, give this a turn, give these two a turn. Ba 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 ba. So this one's low. This one's not. These three are. Let's give it another tappy. So ba 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 ba. And by the way, you notice something? Symmetrical. So ba 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 ba, and then ba ba. So it's the opposite pairs on the head, and that's no accident. So ba ba ba. Ba, ba, ba. So we're going to assume these three and these three still need to be tuned up. Now, my head tension is getting a little high, so the next time I'm going to tune down to it. Let's try it again. So now it gets a little more intricate. So we're going to look for the high ones, tune them down a little. So it sounds like these two are actually a little high. Maybe this one, ba, 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 ba. Tune this one down a little, and I always press on the head. These two are a little high too. Press on that head. Okay, so that's a little better. These two are still a little bit high. And now what we have is a more or less even top head. See how it's not going bam, bam? It's pretty consistent. Let's turn the snares on. Let's make the snares a little bit tight just so we can hear it. It's a lot better. So if you're doing the quick and dirty, you're done. So that's all well and good if you're sitting in, you're changing bands at the venue, and you've got 2 minutes to tune everything up. But say you want to make it a little bit better. So you've got a recording session, you're going to throw to DrumNate again. We're going to talk about the next step you can take to up your snare drum game even more. Okay, so if you got a few extra minutes, you want to make your drum sound really good, you can deal with the thing most people neglect, the bottom head, ye olde bottom head. Turn this puppy over. You can tell by the fact that it just ashed on my knee that nobody's tuned this bottom head in ages. 9 times out of 10, you tune your top head, the drum still sounds like a hot mess. It's because of your bottom head. So we're going to take the stick, we're going to put it under the snare bed. It's holding the snares off the head. We're going to go around, do the same thing. So ba 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 bo ba bo ba ba bo ba 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 ba. So we know this one's low. Ba 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 ba. Or the bottom head is such low-hanging fruit because on the top head it's subtle unless someone's really detuned it. The bottom head there'll be stuff way out of tune. Okay, so ba bum ba bum bum ba bum ba bum bum. So ba bum ba bum bum ba boom ba boom ba. Let's try one more time. So you're listening to the primary tone, you're not listening to the overtone. Bum. Bum bum. Okay, let's turn it over, see what it sounds like. And finally, what if you don't want to sound like a fusion nerd? What if you want like a detuned 70s studio sound like every cool rock band right now? Like the Black Keys. What if you want that kind of sound? Well, all you have to do is reverse the process. It's just one more step. Let me show you guys. Okay, so I'm not a huge fan of detuning one lug. You can certainly do that if you want the drum to sound intentionally kind of garbagey. Like, bam, bam. If you want a lowish, like dry 1970s sound, I say just tune the heads down. Now we're starting from a fixed pitch that's all in tune with itself, but we're tuning it down to a lower pitch. So we're going to go diagonally, and we're just going to take like a quarter turn off of each lug. And again, I'm going to burp the drum. and that just helps it settle onto the rim. I'm gonna try it raw. It's a pretty clear tone already. Let's put our snares on. Let's tune the snares down just a little bit. Okay, so it's resonant, it's got an overtone, but it's one tone. Then we're gonna put the iPhone, which is just a stand-in for some moon jowl or a ring or something. Sounds amazing. Extra credit, let's see if we can get this even better. I'm gonna go around one more time, equalize it with itself. Really close, right? So that means our uptune was good. Let's hear what that melody is. So it's really only this lug and that lug. Ba 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 ba. Bum, 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 bum. Everything around here, everything is so clear, so in love. That's how you make even the most ramshackle found object snare drum sound amazing in 3 minutes or less. Anyway, dudes. Oh. It's been real. It's been real. Hope you enjoy this lesson. And as I mentioned at the top, if you get good at tuning your drums, maybe you're already good at tuning your drums, but you want to make them sound better by virtue of how you play them. There are 3 secret skills that great drummers have that we don't. Not gonna play coy, I'll tell you. Playing in time, playing clean, and flow. Oh, did that make it better? I guess not. Well, maybe you need a little more detail, right? Ergo, link below the player, free download. 3 video mini course. I don't share it on YouTube, and I assert it'll make you better in the next 3 weeks than you've gotten in the previous 6 months. And if it doesn't do that for you, I want you to hit me up. I'll take my shirt off, write an apology on it, and send it to you. And then I'll run through the streets apologizing. We can do that, right? Okay. Anyway, dudes, been real. See you again in the next lesson of the week. Oh, is that the battery warning? No, looks like we're good. Oh, maybe I should have changed the batteries before I started the camera. What do you think about that, Nate? Oh, I don't know. Might be a good plan for next time, future reference. Hindsight being 2020. We're so bare bones here at 8020 HQ. We don't even have replacement batteries. I mean, get my course just to keep me out of destitution, basically.